So a few years ago, I allowed my daughter to open our money box at Christmas. And I gave her part of the money and I took the other part and I said, this one I'm going to shop with for you, but the other one you can buy whatever you want. So we went to the shops and she was buying the first, the second, and then by the third thing, she realized how much money she had left. And she said, Mommy, can you pay for that? Or should I? I said, yes, you have to pay it from your own money because I don't want to buy that for you. And she said, I don't need it that much. And I said, why? She said, because my money is almost finished. She realized quite quickly how money goes because now she's spending her own money to do this. And I heard her telling someone later that my money was going so quickly, I just stopped. And that's what I want to talk about today, about money and our kids. Welcome to Coffee with Timmy. You know me, coffee makes everything better. I just love my coffee. I just do. So, I'm feeling very for 70s or easy 80 chick today. With the scarf around my neck, which has a reason, but anyway. And the Farrah Fawcett hairstyle. If you know Farrah Fawcett, I know how old you are. And if you don't, I also know. Let's get into it. So, we started pocket money. The whole thing today is about pocket money. And with me, which probably is not really so nice, but anyway, so we started pocket money and the pocket money came with terms and conditions from mommy. I gave her the money. I told her, this is how much I'm going to give you and this is what's going to happen. These are my terms. You're only going to be allowed to spend half of whatever it is I give you. The other half must go immediately into your money box. The half that you have, you can do whatever we said. But here comes my conditions. If you do A, B, C, it's going to cost you. It's going to incur certain things. So it's like infringement, like the what's it called? Auto people, with your car fines and all of that. So for every infringement, well, not everyone, but I give her the infringement that will likely occur and what will happen. What you would lose in money wise, not even just money terms, how much you will use. And I said to her, you actually will have your money at the beginning of the month. I mean, I've given it to you for April now, but these things will come off if you do ABC. And what it means is by the end of the month, when you need to get your May pocket money, I will deduct ABC from it. You know what my child did? She did put the money in the money box. The half she put in the money box. And then the other half, she got a bottle. And I'll tell you why the bottle. And she put it in the bottle. I have no idea where she's eating the bottle. I hope for her own sake that she remembers where it is. And then I noticed yesterday morning, she had sellotaped over, over the mouth of a money box. I'm not really sure why. I've asked her, do you think, is someone going to open it so that you will know when they open it and take your money out? And that money box, I have no idea who made it, but I assure you, it's going to be a mission to open it. There's no outlet. So we're probably going to have to destroy it when she needs to get her money out. But why am I giving her terms and conditions, you might say? And really, it's not like she needs the money to buy anything. But I thought this is a good way for her to learn how to manage money. And all of this came up. I was listening to something on 702 on the Azania Mosaka show, and they were talking money, and this was money finance as it has to do with children. And it was very interesting. It was very, I'm putting the link there. It was very interesting. The lady that came to, that was being interviewed for this, there were really things that I picked up from there. One of the things that she said was, teach the kids how to earn money, how to manage money, how to grow money, how to save money. And she gave points, on what to do and all of that. And I thought, yeah, this is very necessary for us to do. And you might think, my child is still a twin, so you might think that it's too young for her to learn all of this. And I might have agreed with you, but something else that was mentioned, just along the way in the conversation, made me realize that this is actually necessary now. What was mentioned was the what's the name? Azania used as something as a point of reference from something she was doing, which is that our attitudes toward things are built from when we're young. So our attitudes towards money also comes from our environment and the things that we have been introduced to when we were young. How was money being managed in the household? We might think that the kids don't notice, but they do. One thing that Azania used that I also know that I do, it has to do with food. She said she cannot abide waste in food. And from coaching that she's going through, she realized that it actually came from when she was young, when a certain amount of food had to be stretched for a certain period of time. And that had grown into her, she imbibed that and it just stayed with her without actually noticing it. So that even now she cannot, and I, for different reasons, I cannot also stand, I also have issues with food. Let me put it that way. I also have issues with food. So how you handle money now, your kids are watching. Kids don't really do what we tell them to do. They watch what we do, and that is what they do. So the first thing that I said to my teaching, let me put it that way. The first thing I said to my daughter was, the money that you're saving. She said, oh, I said, look, remember the last time you took your money and you spent it, quickly it was gone. But if you save towards something and you don't spend all of it, whatever it is that you save, at the end of the year, when you're ready, which is December, at the end of the year, whatever you have saved, I will match it. And I explained it to her. So if you've saved 100 Rand, then I'll give you another extra 100 Rand. And I also explained to her that, if you want something and you have saved a certain amount towards it, when you tell someone, if you tell your auntie or your uncle, I want to buy whatever it is and I have only the certain amount that I saved by myself, they're more willing to help you, to say, oh, okay, I'll give you the rest or I'll give you part of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she cut it quickly. I don't know what she's saving up for. I don't even know where the bottle is. The bottle is somewhere in the house. But she caught onto that so quickly. Now, one of the other things that one other thing that the lady mentioned was teach them how to earn money. So for me, I'm not one of those people who say, if you make your bed, I'm going to pay you this. No. There are standard chores that you have to do around the house as a child. Making your bed it's your bed, you make your bed. You come back from school, you empty your bag, that's not a chore. It's what you should do. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I tell you to sweep a room, it's not an extra chore. If it's your room, you got to sweep it. So things like that. But there are certain things. For example, my child has been born with the ability to massage. When my shoulders are aching and I say, please just rub some massage oil on it, and she massages my shoulder, I get relieved immediately. I don't know, and she can feel it. She says, oh, you saw here, mommy, I can feel there's a bump, and she massages it away. So I've said to her, actually, I have been doing it, but now we've made it official. You will tell me how much you will charge if you need to massage shoulders or legs or whatever. And by that way, you earn money, which is not part of your pocket money. It's money that you earn from doing something. And we'll look for things around the house that I might need help with, or things you can do. I say, you just think about it, things you can do even for other people, or maybe things you can sell that I will encourage you to do so. And you earn this money and it's your money. I'm not going to take it away from you. One thing that the lady said that I picked up quickly, and which is true, when you're young, you think you can do anything. She said, it is, let me read it. It says, failure isn't so scary when you are young. Okay. Now, when you're young, you have this idea that you can do anything you want to. You're almost like invincible, and you do that. You just get up and go. You haven't learned how to be cautious like old people. You just get up and go and do whatever it is you want to do because you believe you're going to do it. A bit like when a child, when you put up your hands and you tell a child to jump, they jump. They have no reason to believe that you're going to move away, which you don't. You're going to catch them. And if they fail when they're young, they haven't really lost much. It's not like you put your whole money into it, you resigned your job and you go and start doing whatever business, and then the business fails, and then what are you going to do? So she said it's good for them to learn to be entrepreneurial from when they're young. She also said, teach them how to manage money. Teach them how to manage money. And this saving towards something is also a good idea. I've always not, how will I put it? I don't always give my child everything she asks for, even if I can afford it, because I don't think she should have just everything just by saying it, just by asking. I don't think so. Some things I need anyway, I don't think so. So she says, teach them to manage money. So if she wants something, I probably can buy for her, but maybe something that I am like, no, we're not doing that now. For example, our kids like, they like different, today want to play drums, tomorrow they want to play another instrument. And I'm not going to do that. We already have that situation going on now. I'm not going to do that. The first one we bought, I've learned how to play it. We've got 2 musical instruments that are just there, but now we want someone that said, no, if you can show me what you've done with this one, then we'll look at the other one. So that's also, I think, another way to teach your child to manage money. If they want something and they say they've saved up for it, let them save if they really want to save. Let them save. And at the last minute, depending on you, you can say, okay, I'm going to pay for it. Or let them even buy the first one. And there's something about when you've paid for something, the way you look after that thing. I know myself. And I'm sure many people like that. The way it doesn't come so easy. You actually, and I'm hoping that with a child, she will learn to treasure it more if it's something that she has actually had to work for. She said, teach them how to grow money. And this is very interesting. She mentioned that there are sites online, and I'm going to put the sites there where you have like a dummy account, like a dummy stock market account, and kids buy with fake monopoly money or fake money, and they buy shares in companies that they choose from, and they watch it grow. Everything obviously is fake, it's not real. But from there, they can learn skills about stock trading. They can learn about taking risk. They can learn about opportunity. They can learn about, she even talked about compound interest, how you can teach a child compound interest and what happens to your money if you just put it in the bank as against investing. And if you put your money in the bank and you keep spending, mommy puts, Mommy puts money in your account and you have a card and you just spend it. So it's a good thing. And I like that. So it's to teach them how to save money, how to earn money, how to manage money, and how to grow money. I will put the links here I will put the link for the podcast because it is on podcast on 702. I will put the link for the podcast so you can hear it yourself. I will put the links for the money games that I have seen. I haven't seen one for Rand. I think maybe I misheard her, but I think there was one for Rand. If I do find it before I post this, I'll put it there. So all the ones I found right now are for dollar accounts. There are board games also that you can play with your child, and there are different age levels. Obviously, there are those from 9 to 12, from middle, they call it middle school, from secondary school. So you can actually look at the board games as well and maybe play it at home, like Monopoly will be played. And this is all to teach your child about managing money, saving money. And yeah, I will let you know how this whole issue of pocket money goes. Hopefully we're going to be able to keep it going and it will become a mommy, why did you story. So until next week, it's Coffee with Timmy. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.